Hey guys, what's up? I am back with the brand new video and it's time to do a speed test comparison between the Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 Pro versus the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. And the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus is powered by Samsung Exynos 9820 chipset with 8GB of RAM, while the Redmi Note 11 Pro is powered by MediaTek Helio G96 processor with 8GB of RAM as well. On the back we have triple cameras on the Samsung S10 Plus, while on the Redmi we have quad cameras. On the Samsung, we have 12 megapixel main camera with the optical image stabilization, 16 megapixel ultra wide. We also have a 12 megapixel telephoto lens which gave you a 2x optical zoom with OIS, while on the Redmi, we have 108 megapixel main camera, 8 megapixel ultra wide. We also have a 2 megapixel macro and a 2 megapixel depth sensor, and the back on both phones is made up of glass, while the frame of the S10 Plus is made up of aluminum, while the Redmi has a plastic frame. On the Samsung we have in-display fingerprint scanner which is ultrasonic, while on the Redmi we have fingerprint scanner on the side, and you can see on the bottom we also have a headphone jack on the Samsung which is also available on the Redmi on the top, and you can see, and both phones also has a dual speakers. So in this video I'm going to show you how is the MediaTek Helio G96 inside the Redmi Note 11 Pro is stacked up against the Samsung Exynos 9820 chipset. So without any wasting time, let's get right into it. And guys, now let's quickly boot both of these phones up at the same time. Here we go. Logos came up first on the Samsung as compared to the Redmi. Also we have Android 11 on both phones. On the Redmi we have MIUI version 13, while on the Samsung we have Samsung One UI version 3.1. Let's see who is going to be the fastest one. And the Redmi Note 11 Pro is more faster when it comes to booting up, while the Samsung S10 Plus is taking a lot of time. Now the Samsung, it is also done, about 4 or 5 second difference there between these devices when it comes to booting up. And guys, everything's closed up in the background, no application is running in the background. Now let's opening up phone dialer. That is very similar on both phones. Again we have different animation. Now let's open settings. Very similar. Now let's go to the display and let me show you the refresh rate option. We have 120 Hz refresh rate versus a 60 Hz on the S10 Plus. Also now let's talk about the displays. On the Redmi we have 6.67 inch Full HD Plus a Super AMOLED display with 120 Hz refresh rate, while on the Samsung S10 Plus we have 6.4 inch Quad HD Plus Dynamic AMOLED with 60 Hz refresh rate. Also we have dual front facing camera inside this punch hole, while on the Redmi we have single front facing camera inside this punch hole. So the punch hole is more smaller on the Redmi Note 11 Pro. Also, and the sides of the Redmi Note 11 Pro is completely flat, and you can see, which gives a more premium feel over the Samsung S10 Plus. Now let's open Amazon Shopping, and that is very similar on both phones. So now let's check out scrolling, and in that area huge difference between these devices. We have 120 Hz versus a 60 Hz. So now let's check out some games application. Now let's opening up Candy Crush Saga. Candy Crush is faster on the S10 Plus, and you can see about 1 second difference there. Now let's open Instagram, faster on the Samsung. Now let's opening up Pinout, very similar on both phones, and you can see. Now let's open Snapchat, faster on the Samsung. Now let's open Spotify, faster on the Redmi this time. Now let's opening up Subway Surfer. Again we have MediaTek Helio G96 versus Samsung Exynos 9820. S10 Plus is way faster, and you can see. Also we have dual speakers. Let me show you. It is the S10 Plus with max volume. And you can see. Let me show you the Redmi Note 11 Pro with max volume. And the speakers is way louder on the Redmi Note 11 Pro. Now let's opening up the Temper N2. That is little more faster on the Redmi Note 11 Pro. Also we see a little bit lag in the start on the Samsung. So Redmi is done. Now the Samsung, it is also done, about 1 second difference there. Now let's opening up the PUBG Mobile. Let's see who is faster. Both phones is open this game at the same time. Now let's opening up the tutor. Faster on the Samsung this time. Now let's opening up Zedge. And Zedge is faster on the Samsung as compared to the Redmi. Now let's check out scrolling. More smoother on the Redmi as compared to the Samsung. And 60Hz looks outdated against the 120Hz. So last time I launching the cameras on both phones. Default camera application. Now let's see who is going to be the fastest one. And the Samsung is more faster as compared to the Redmi. Okay guys, now let's see internet browsing speed. I am seeing the for Samsung internet browser on the S10 Plus, while on the Redmi Note 11 Pro we have Google Chrome. Now let's opening up Wikipedia. Samsung is little more faster there. Now let's see the scrolling. Again more smoother on the Redmi. Now let's open this. And that is very similar again. And the scrolling wise no lag whatsoever, but scrolling feels more smoother on the Redmi. Next on the list is the apple.com. Apple.com is little more faster on the Samsung. So now let's see the scrolling on both phones again, and the scrolling is much smoother on the Redmi as compared to the Samsung. So now check out RAM management on both phones. We have 8 GB of RAM. Now let's see that who is performed good in the RAM management. Now let's open settings on both phones. No refresh. Phone dialer, no refresh. Amazon shopping, no refresh. Let's see Candy Crush Saga, no refresh. Instagram, same result. Let's see Pinout, no refresh. Now let's open Snapchat, Spotify, Subway Surfer. So RAM management looks really good on both phones. Now let's open Temperament 2, no refresh. Even on the S10 Plus after almost 3 years. Now let's opening up PUBG Mobile. PUBG is not refresh. Now let's opening up the tutor, no refresh. Zedge, refresh. Last we're back to the internet browser where we left, and you can see. And guys, over I have to say regarding the apps opening speed, as you can see that, and the Redmi Note 11 Pro and the Samsung S10 Plus and both phones is performing very similar in the game app loading time. As far as the system based application are concerned, that is more faster on the Samsung. In terms of the RAM wise, and both phones is performing really good in the RAM management. Not a single refresh on both phones. Also we have 4100 mAh battery size with a 15 watt fast charging support, while on the Redmi Note 11 Pro we have 5000 mAh battery size with a 67 watt fast charging. And that's about it. And thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 Pro versus the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.